So we're in Roundwood Avenue now, and I do believe that there is like a pond or a lake around here somewhere. So I've sort of walked around the mount quite a few times, but I have never been round the back way to have a look and see if I can see the pond. So I'm going to go and try and explore it today, and hopefully we'll find it. But just enjoy a lovely stroll around one of Brentwood's most exclusive housing estates with me. And I'll just try and be a bit discreet, but let's have a little nose at some of these houses behind the big hedges. It is difficult to see a lot of them. People want their privacy, and I don't blame them. If you've got a £5 million house, you don't want people gawking at it all the time. But they are fantastic, and I'm not sure I would actually want to own one. I think the heating bills alone would put me off. Oh, and we've come to a church. Let's just have a little look at the church, shall we? Let's see what's up here. This is the Hutton and Shenfield Union Church. I don't know if you can see the sign there. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? I forgot this was here. There's quite a nice little porchway here, and this church is a beautiful building, so let's go and have a little sneaky look, shall we? There we go. And let's have a little look. Let's go and have a wander. It's really funny because on a lot of my videos I do sort of stumble across churches, and I'm not actually a religious person at all. I would consider myself a spiritual person, but there is something about old churches that I just like, because there's always a lot of history to discover. And there we go, this stone was laid by Sir Daniel Hamilton of Loughton on July the 19th, 1913. So let's just have a little wander around, shall we, and see what we can find. Oh, there's another little memorial stone here. This stone was laid by Henry Ernest Wood, JP, Lord of the Manor of Hutton, in memory of his father and mother on July the 19th, 1913. Oh, there is a little kind of tiny little memorial garden here. Let's have a little look. Oh, how pretty. A little stone bench to sit on. And some lovely flowers there. Yeah, there's lots of these little memorial stones about here. This one, William Burns, Esquire, 12th of June 1937. But it is the only church I know that's posh enough to have its own tennis courts. And nice to see that the women weren't left out. So there's a stone on the other side, which was laid on behalf of the women of the church by Mrs. H.C. Willard on the 12th of June 1937. So that's good to know that women played a part in this church as well. History isn't all about men. So that one looks like it might have been one of the original Edwardian villas that was built down here. It does kind of look slightly Edwardian, but I could be wrong, because a lot of these have been built in the same style. Actually, yeah, that is quite a new house maybe, but or maybe not. I'll have to look it all up. But I can certainly imagine some Victorian and Edwardian ladies wandering down these quiet country streets for a nice walk on a Sunday. Maybe going to church. That's got some traditional Essex weatherboarding on it. That's very traditional. Again, that might have been another Edwardian house. But, you know, if you look these up on the estate agents' pages, the prices are eye-watering, to say the least. And I'd probably have to win the lottery in order to afford one of these, probably about 3 times over. But you can see how some of these houses are old and some of them are new and modern. That definitely is an Edwardian one over there. So these were the types of houses that would have been built at the turn of the century for very wealthy bankers, stockbrokers, and the heads of the railway companies. Again, that's a lovely example of one of the older Edwardian houses. And here we have a much more modern house. I've got to say, every single car down here has got a private number plate. There's been Porsches, there's been Jags, there's been Land Rovers. There are a lot of wealthy people who live down here, but I still haven't found the lake. So I'm going to keep walking down this road to the Ridgeway, and hopefully we can find the lake in a little bit. Ooh. This one's actually for sale. That's very nice, isn't it? But I ain't going to afford it until I win the lottery, like I said. I wonder if that's for the England ladies. That one's actually called Highgrove, same as Prince Charles's house, but obviously not his house, but what a beautiful place. And we're still on the hunt for the lake or the pond. Now I've got Google Maps out and I'm following my little route, and hopefully we will be able to find the little lake. I don't even know whether it's a private lake or whether you can actually walk down to it, or whether it's shut off. But I'm going to keep going, and hopefully we will find it very soon. Right, I think I might have found the road that leads to the lake. So let's have a little walk down here.